Good evening. My name's Robin Hastings, and I'm delighted to be singing for you tonight. Now, I'm a fellow who came from California many years ago, and growing up there, the high point of the year was going out with my dad and my brothers to backpack in the grandest range of mountains on earth, what John Muir called the Range of Light, the Sierra Nevada. So I'd like to sing you a song as an ode to those mountains. Above the dusty central plains, the mountains hover far, cool and green in distant rains, a dream past what we are, a dream that seems too far. Born of earth in quake and fire, glaciers carve their flanks, unmoved by mankind's love and ire, they loom in ghostly ranks, in gray unbroken ranks. The range of light is calling me to peaks in morning glow. The range of light is calling me to sunrise on the snow, bright amber on the snow. I long to see cathedral trees, the owners of the sky, against whose blue a summer breeze the cumulus piles high, clouds gleam upon the sky. Sierra for the lofted peaks, Nevada for the snow, whose peace my soul at war still seeks, when storms within me blow, when winds within me blow. The range of light is calling me to peaks in noontime glow. The range of light is calling me to sunlight on the snow, gray granite and the snow. The gods of man I've never known, the dollar god no more. Sierra seeds within me sown, the fruits of worship bore, the peaks I worship more. The snake and squirrel, the bear and deer, the hawk against the sky, live their lives belonging here, so much more than I. For simple lives I cry. The range of light is calling me to peaks in alpenglow. The range of light is calling me to sunset on the snow. To answer I will go. Well, backpacking with my dad was certainly a wonderful part of my life. But later on, I became a dad too, and that's even more wonderful. The day after my daughter was born, I wrote this song just in sheer celebration. So this is Kaylee's song, A Beautiful World. A treasure we'll give you, not everyone's known, a family to love you, a home of your own. But we can't be certain just what life will bring. We'll give you this song then and hope that you sing. It's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful world. High in the mountains, we'll take you someday. Stars there to show you God's way. Trails that are winding, paths that are long, ways you can wander singing your song. It's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful world. somewhere in heaven, God's smiling on you, watching with laughter the wonders you'll do. All of his blessings to you he will give. Just pass them along as long as you live. It's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful world. Now, another aspect of my former life out in California was that at one point I was pretty involved with the space program. Think about it. The USA has a distinction that no other nation in history can match. We are the only country that has ever sent people to another world to walk upon the moon. But that was long ago. Now we can't even send people to orbit. So what happened? Where did our glory go? This is a song about those moments and perhaps what came after. Flags and footprints. Above the glare-filled launching site of steel and concrete gleaming bright, the moon gave soft and silent light to all of Earth that fateful night. From 10 to 1, a countdown blared, then blast and fury crushed the air, and slowly on a mighty flare, 3 men arose, all hopes to bear. Stretch to heaven, reach for dreams, walk a path where starlight gleams. Earth's the cradle of the mind, but cradles we must leave behind. Within a fragile golden shell, from lunar orbit 2 men fell, to plant their flag and briefly dwell where no one else's footsteps fell. The flag and footprints stayed behind when once again to space they climbed, told billions still on Earth confined, we came in peace for all mankind. Stretch to heaven, reach for dreams, walk the path where starlight gleams. Earth's the cradle of the mind, but cradles children leave behind. Those sailors of the cosmic sea return to speak of destiny, of first steps towards the galaxy, of faith and hope and being free. And yet, 10,000 years before they came, abandoned on that lunar plain, a flag of stripes and stars remained, bare to space that went unclaimed. Our glory long has faded, to earth we cast our eyes, little things we contemplated, while stars in silence passed us by. Well, that was a long time ago, before I came out here to New Mexico. New Mexico seemed like getting out of prison when I left Los Angeles. It was such a wonderful land. But New Mexico has its challenges. Yet, despite all the troubles that sometimes beset this state and its people, I've never seen them give up hope. This is a ballad I wrote about life here in the arid Southwest and how hope always comes back despite everything. This is Wildflowers. Oh, I loved that land, so beautiful, so sad. On the border south of Lordsburg, my brother, mom, and dad. In a wet year, arid grassland, in the bad ones baked and bad. We raised Angus, Cross, and Longhorns. Not much, but all we had. My childhood, it was happy, but even then we'd see illegals up from Mexico who fled from Dad and me. They didn't do us harm back then, and we just let them be. We'd other things to tend to than poor folks running free. It's hard to make a living off a land so unforgiving. And the rains, oh the rains, they never came. As we grew, the life we knew got harder with the years. The weather dry and prices high, except for all our steers. Friends and neighbors felt the strain, troubles filled our ears. And coming from the border, a tide of greed and fears. We found packs with drugs and fences cut and downed, tanks with holes and cattle dead, trash upon the ground. Border Patrol, they tracked them once, but not a man was found. Surrounding us, we felt a web of desperation wound. It's hard to make a living off a land so unforgiving. And the rains, oh the rains, they never came. My 18th year, it got so dry, we thought we'd have to leave. But my brother found a job in town, I finished school and grieved. He brought home real good money, and we all felt so relieved. We didn't think to question, on a ranch, you must believe. We made it through another two, the miracle kept on, until the day they took away my only brother Tom. They said he made a deal that helped the drug lords carry on. He's doing time in prison now. I think that's what killed Mom. But hope is like wildflowers, they bloom in barren soil. I'd never known what friends we owned till troubles round us coiled. More than they knew, they helped us through in grief and wind and toil. The best of all God's blessings, such treasures never spoil. And now we'll soon have Tom to carry on and help us out again. All his wrongs were done to help the ones who'd raised us into men. And Dad's become a grandpa now, I've a wife and girl to mend. The broken hearts we've carried, we'll heal, I don't know when. It's hard to make a living on a land so unforgiving. And the rains, oh the rains, they'll come again. Now, my father-in-law, Jim Peters, was a soldier in World War II. He was on a ship across the ocean, heading to invade Japan and probably die there. But the war ended, and instead he went to Korea, where he guarded a general and processed some of the POWs. Long years later, he told me a story about a parachute he picked up there and what became of it. And when I heard that, I said, this has to be turned into a song. So here is a ballad of an article of war and peace called Parachute. The cherry trees were blooming when Mitsuo went to war for honor and an emperor in 1944. His father fought the Russians. He was a soldier's son. He left Japan to fight he knew could not be won. Ferociously he trained to kill. He leaped out of a plane. The honor of his family would never know a stain. But bombs and 8-inch naval guns don't care how brave a man lies cut apart in holes upon an unnamed island sand. In the darkness, in the flames and hell, in the screams amid the fear, his courage broke, his face to earth. He sobbed, why am I here? Mitsuo made it, sick and starved, in 1945. He joined a line of soldiers who were somehow still alive. His rifle, knife, and parachute he tossed upon a pile and longed for home. And longed for home, now just a little while. The cherry trees had disappeared to bombs and firewood. Mitsuo grieved and went to work to rebuild what he could. Japan was burned to bedrock, but its people raised their heads and vowed no war would ever more leave 50 million dead. And his parachute, its shrouds removed, a GI sent away. Its silk, his sister's wedding dress, while flowers filled the day. Its silk became a wedding dress, and flowers filled the day. Well, here we are back in a land of peace with our good homes, our meals, and our pets. Do you love your dog? Well, he loves you even more. This is Come at Call. There's a god out in the kitchen. On 2 legs he stands so tall. The dog lying with his head upon the floor, he sees it all. Patron and provider, oh, what joy to feel that hand. Prepared to give up life at his command. Come at call, come at call. His heart and life at call. Come at call. Come at call. No greater joy than answering that call. And what can our dogs know about the one who dwells within? Our cheating and dishonesty, our lies and dirt and sin. If there's a heaven where we meet, who will the God there welcome more? That loyal, loving servant, or the fraud that he adored? Come at call. Come at call. No greater joy than answering that call. Why do the truly good among us have to die so young? Why do the truly honest have no words upon their tongue? If only we could be the people our dogs think we are. If only human souls would stretch so far. Come at call. Come at call. His heart and life devoted to that call. Come at call. Come at call. No greater joy than answering that call. His greatest joy was answering that call. Long years ago, when my daughter was just about 3 years old, she did the melody for the song I'm about to sing. It was 20 years before I found the words that I thought were worthy of it. This is Lullaby. Sing it to your own child someday. I will sing you a song of the stars. I will sing of the moon and of Mars. May the universe keep you in peace as you sleep. Oh, darling, oh, baby of ours. I will sing you a song of the earth. I will sing you a song of your birth. How we've treasured each year since you've come to us here. A gift far beyond all we're worth. I will sing you a song of your home. I will sing of your life still to come. How we'll be there with you through whatever you'll do, and wherever in dreams you may roam. In your dreams may you wander afar. In your dreams set your sails for the stars, and we'll follow you there, wherever you'll fare. Now sleep, little baby of ours. Oh, sleep, little baby of ours. A good night to you all, and to all your children.